I encourage you to make the most of this meeting to build more bridges and synergies to deliver faster and more effective results in a collaborative manner.
So pleased to be here and see all of you in front of me, all our partners taking part in this workshop. So I look forward to two very productive days. But it's my great pleasure and honor to welcome Sir Partha Dasgupta as our keynote speaker. He's a world-famous professor of environmental economics from Cambridge University. And by putting a price to the environment and showing what policies make sense in order to safeguard our environment and biodiversity, he has influenced policymakers all over the world.
The grammar of economics has moved in a direction which is precipitate at a widening gulf between the human economy and Mother Nature's ability to support the human economy until the point that we've come to a 1.7 ratio. Once you make an error, that error could accumulate because everything that follows in the discipline follows the logic of that error, and the error keeps multiplying. And so the review that I wrote is really designed to correct that. And it may seem rather simple to just add another factor like nature into economic models. But of course, once you do that, it penetrates at every level, from the level of the individual to the household, to the village, to the city, to the region, nation, and the world economy.
So this is both formal and informal. So formal mean these kinds of meetings, but informal many working groups, many expert bodies, etc. to tie sort of the policymaker and the expert together to keep talking.
That rapport is very important for you also to be able to have a sense of cultural sensitivity and understand some points of indigenous worldview and probably understand a bit of our culture too, to know how to engage with us more appropriately.
Firstly, that we are trying to build a commonality of principles, shared principles. And this is something that takes time, but it is important that especially when we are working towards a goal like the protection of human rights in a region where human rights is not something that is easily spoken about, it is important that we at least share the common principles that human rights are important and that they are fundamental to sustainable development.
While the procedural elements include access to information, public participation, and access to justice, which are often known as access rights or these procedural elements.
Common solutions, because at the end of the day we live in one earth, and that with our resources and with our passion that we can all reach a better normal.
So I think the event was really impactful. I've learned a lot from joining the event the past 2 days. And the sessions were very inclusive. They include a lot of young people in the discussions. So thank you, SIDA, for having young people like myself to join. I've also gained a lot of networking, developed a lot of collaborations throughout. So I'm really looking forward to another event like this with SIDA. Thank you so much.